Well, in about 1912, there was a recipe booklet that came out that had all kinds of things for the Great Depression. This was inspired by that version of a recipe with deviled beef to help use up those roast beefs leftovers that you may have from the Sunday dinner. This is kind of an era of a bygone time when, you know, the Depression, the war, all that kind of stuff was very much so, and people were rationing the types of food, and so they would come up with recipes to help use up all of the leftovers and foods, repurpose them. And that's exactly what I'm doing today, is repurposing a roast beef roast, making it into what we know as like deviled ham, but we're doing deviled beef instead. Starting off with the beef roast that I had chopped up in there, a pickle, onions in there, chop that all up till it's nice and fine so it'll be a nice sandwich spread to go onto there. And I have to say, these are types of foods that I actually grew up with my mom, who is from that era of the Great Depression. And so I grew up enjoying these types of food. And to me, these are the ultimate comfort foods and deliciousness. To do that now, we're going to add in some mayonnaise as the binding agent to hold it all together as a sandwich spread. And then we're going to add yet some more flavors to it. So Worcestershire sauce is going to go into there. Of course, you'll adjust the salt and pepper content however you so choose to. And I'm using a whole grain mustard because I love whole grain mustards. I think they are so yummy. And then for just a little bit of a kick, we're going to add in just about a teaspoon or so of some horseradish into there. This is now going to be mixed together. I'll adjust the salt and pepper content as well. I did add garlic into there as I mixed it all together. And we're going to have an amazing beef spread to have a yummy sandwich when we come back. And we'll finish this all up shortly, guys.
You're right. Like, it's good comfort food.
Yeah.
Is performing right before the game.
That's right.
But nobody's judging Chef Bryan's
Oh,
deviled
we do that
beef.
every day right after the noon show.
Yes.
Okay. Let's finish these up. These are such a delicious way to create and use up used roast beef here. Use it up. It's delicious. All right, so this is all done. I've readjusted the salt and pepper to it. And then just take your favorite bread, however you want, your favorite sandwich makings, and you're going to just build them like that. You can do tomatoes, you can do lettuce, you can do, and you know, really whatever you want to finish off the sandwiches. But it's just like a spread. That's all it is a beef spread that is delicious. I actually like this a lot better than deviled ham. Deviled ham's a little too salty, believe it or not, for me. So on that, what I am going to do, unless I make it myself, I guess, I'm going to add on some pepper jack cheese to it. You can add on lettuce, like I said earlier, if you wanted to. It's just up to you. But I just happen to like some pepper jack cheese on there for a little spice to it. Some yummy fresh sliced tomatoes onto there as well. And then what I'm going to do is just add some salt and pepper onto there over the tomatoes and that. I use the seasoned salt. You can use the seasoned salt. This happens to have the salt and pepper already in it. Add that there, top it off here. We'll cut that in half. I'm going to serve that with some delicious chopped up veggies, which are always fun with a sandwich. And then, of course, to finish it off, I have to have salt and vinegar chips. These are like my all-time favorites. So, Lay's, if you're listening, I love salt and vinegar chips. They are so delicious. Okay, put those onto there. And as always, you can head on over to KUTV.com for the recipe. You can also go over to cookingwithchefbryan.com for the recipe and enjoy kind of a blast from the past, but also a yumminess of the future, guys. It's a delicious deviled beef sandwich.
Devilish recipe.
Devilish, just like me.
Okay.